Welcome to Be Better Every Day, the podcast where we talk about self-improvement, mental health, relationships, and the ups and downs of becoming the best versions of ourselves.
We're your hosts, Josh and Mac, just two friends on a journey to level up in life, get in shape, and break free from bad habits one day at a time.
No
Puppy dude.
No fake motivation, no perfection, just real talk, real struggles, and real growth.
So if you're working on yourself, figuring life out, or just need a little extra motivation, you're in the right place.
Let's get into it.
So let's just leave it in.
Yeah, let's leave the puppy in. Everybody can hear the new pup.
Yeah.
You probably hear a bunch of chattering.
Paws in the background.
Yeah. On the floor.
Yeah, new puppy.
How's it been?
Dude, I was so excited about getting a new puppy. And I know I definitely made the right decision. By the way, name is Beau, Beau. And he is awesome. He's the chillest little pup. I heard him bark. That's probably only the third time I've ever heard him bark. But he's been so good for my mental health, dude. Me and him just instantly bonded.
That's good, dude. That's why you got a pup.
Yeah. My wife was worried that he was going to be a lot of work. And not that he hasn't been a lot of work, but he's definitely been less work than we thought he was going to be. The potty training's going fantastic. The only time he's had an accident in the house has been practically our fault, But other than that, if you get up and take him outside, within the first 30 seconds of being outside, he's going to pee, So.
And he's got training class coming up.
Yeah, in a month. I'm missing that week.
I know you're gonna be so. He's gonna be so good for you by then, and then all of a sudden he's just gonna be gone for a week, and then you'll be like, "Where's my best friend?"
Yeah, but it's gonna be good for him. I'm glad that we're doing the boarding school. We've never done it with a dog before, and I know it's expensive and whatnot, but it's definitely going to make it a less stressful relationship,
Yeah.
And he's already cut down on, the puppy. At first he was real mouthy with the nipping and stuff like that. And now if he even opens his mouth and puts his mouth on you, he kind of backs away. He knows that he's not supposed to do it. But, yeah, just as far as, he's super chill in his little playpen area that he goes in. He takes his naps. We go outside. He's a garage dog, so I'll just open the garage door. He'll come in, chill on the concrete for a little while. I'll throw the ball. He'll chase it down, then it's nap time all over again. So he's been awesome for me.
That's because he's a good boy.
He is. He's Beau the Black Lab, BBO.
Yeah, is that what you call him?
Yeah.
That's what they call him in the streets.
Yeah.
So, what else been going on, dude?
Well, let's talk about your weight loss real quick.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll go first then. So, since we've been back from Tijuana, how many weeks have it been? 6 weeks?
Yeah.
6 weeks, I'm down 25 pounds. Well, last Friday. Who knows what it is today? I didn't weigh myself today.
Yeah.
I only weigh myself on Fridays.
I'm down 365. So 44 pounds in 6 weeks.
So I feel like I've been putting on a pretty impressive comparison.
Dude, for someone who didn't have the weight loss surgery, dude, I'm super proud of you. And I didn't lose this week, which is fine. I knew that was going to happen because I'm steadily adding more food to my diet.
Yeah.
And getting off of that restrictive diet. And so it's just a balancing act of learning how much I can eat, when I can eat, and then just remembering to eat sometimes. Yesterday I got up and my wife had made me breakfast for Father's Day. And I had an egg and a piece of sausage and a little bit of fruit. She made into a face plate looking thing for me. And then
you get deconstructed breakfast now? Is that what you're getting?
Yeah. And then But then we were going to Costco in the afternoon, and like we're walking around Costco, and she had gotten some grapes, and I'm like snacking on some grapes, and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't eaten since eggs this morning. So it's just reminding myself to eat sometimes.
Yeah.
And then, trying to remind myself to make healthy decisions when I do eat. I bought a bunch of like salami and pepperoni, and I'll just wrap those around like a string cheese. Uh,
get you some fats in.
yeah, yeah, getting the proteins in, getting the fats in, healthy fats. Trying to stay away from the carbs. It's not perfect, but like tonight we're gonna do our Father's Day dinner tonight. We're doing I got these thin sliced chicken breasts, and we're doing chicken cheese sticks. I'm just gonna do mine without the bun.
Yeah.
But it's just gonna be chicken, mushrooms, onions, and peppers with provolone on top.
Yeah, since we locked in, me and Nate been basically carnivore mostly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like not, just trying to be strictly carnivore, but we're like, I don't think these carbs are worth the calories.
Yeah.
We just been tracking, and I've just been trying to hit 200 grams since I'm not lifting or anything right now. I've just been trying to hit 200 grams of protein a day, and then just tracking my calories. And then I'm just like, well, I really don't want some bread to go with this meat or something.
Bread's so good though.
Yeah, it's good, but
yeah, it's not like you said. It's not worth it.
Like when I made cornbread a couple weeks ago, dude, I had no idea. I made Dolly Parton cornbread, and we were crushing that shit, right? And then I just was like, well, let me see what one serving size actually is, because I had a bunch left over. I made 2 pans of it, and so I cut out one piece and weighed it on the scale in there, and it was literally one bite was a serving size. It was like 100 and some calories. I was like
30 carbs in one bite.
I was like, this is crazy. I was like, and I was crushing this all day, so we just threw the rest of it away. I was like, this is just gonna be bad.
Well, Bethany was at we were at Costco yesterday, and Bethany wanted to get one of those big cherry pies. And I was like, Josh told me about Thanksgiving, and I'm like, Thanksgiving is going to be a struggle this year. But it's just about like making healthy decisions. It's not that I can't have something.
Yeah.
But it's like
you can only have one bite of something.
Yeah, and that's fine too.
Well, for you, it'll be a lot easier because that you're just going to be full.
Portion restriction, yeah.
It's not gonna. You're not going to have an option.
And I know what it's like to like I said, I've only been sick twice now. And one time when I had the Chinese food, I was like, I think that was just a grease issue. And the second time, I don't even know what it was. Like something just didn't sit right.
Yeah. Well, that and when you eating healthier for a certain amount of time, and then you eat some crap, like.
Oh, your body wants to reject it.
Yeah, your body's like, what are you doing? Like last weekend, for my birthday, we just had a bunch of pizza and brownies from Sam's Club. And, like, I just been getting one slice as opposed to eating, like, one pizza.
One pizza.
So, getting that for my birthday and just crushing. Like, that night, I was like, oh, man, I felt so bad. I had a food baby. I had the whole 9. I was like, oh, this is so horrible. Why would I do this all the time?
Well, I did the other day. I did a chicken bacon ranch flatbread pizza, which is, I would not say is a healthy choice, but it was healthier than like the supreme, thick crust.
Yeah.
So, it's all about, not torturing yourself and just trying to make healthier decisions.
Yeah, to get my pizza fixed, like when we go to Sam's Club, I'll just get a slice of pizza, and it's been like, keeping my pizza cravings at bay.
I had a bite of pizza yesterday from Costco on the way home.
Yeah, it's been a good way. Like yesterday when me and Nate went, and he had already eaten, so he didn't want no pizza. And I was like, well, if you're just gonna sit there and watch me, I'm not gonna get it. And then the rest of the afternoon, I was like, I really should have got that slice of pizza. Until I ate dinner, and then I made a bunch of shrimp, and then I was so full off of shrimp that.
So, are you doing mostly pork or?
Yeah, it's just because pork's the most
Cost-effective way to get your protein in.
yeah, for me and Nate, it's like over 2 pounds of meat a day right now. So I can't afford steak on that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I can't afford $40 a meal right now
Yeah. No, absolutely.
for me.
Um, I guess you could do chicken.
Chicken's all right, but pork has just been so good.
Mm-hmm. You're seasoning it up.
Yeah, I just been slicing, like getting a pork loin and slicing like inch, maybe a little bit bigger than an inch.
Just pork chops, boneless pork chops.
Whatever, that is. It's normally about an inch.
Yeah.
From your tip of your finger.
I've been my whole life. That's 6 inches to me.
From the tip of your finger to your first like bend is normally an inch.
Yeah.
So that's just what I slice them at. And it's like, been getting about 20 to 25, depending on the size of the pork loin. And
how much is a pork loin?
like $20.
So you're getting $1 for...
Yeah, $1 a chop, basically.
Yeah.
And so just been slicing them, seasoning them, and putting them in Tupperware. And then, like, anytime any of us are hungry, you'll just take one out. And, like, if Jackie or Nate are home during the day, they'll just throw one in the air fryer for, like, 10, 12 minutes. Perfect.
Dude.
If I'm cooking, like, a bunch for dinner, because at dinner time, for cooking, I'm cooking it for lunch the next day. So that's two. Yeah. 2 for dinner, 2 for Nate, 1 for Jackie. So it's like 7 at a time. I don't have that big of an air fryer.
I just bought a new air fryer yesterday because something happened. I lost a little basket grate in the bottom of mine, and I tried to buy a replacement, and then it wasn't. It was the right size, but didn't sit just right. So everything's kind of cooking at an angle right now. And so when we were at Costco, I picked up one. It's like an 11-quart fryer, but it's 2 5.5 quarts.
Is it like the Ninja one?
I don't think it's Ninja, but
I think last time I was in there, that's what they had, the Ninja Dual.
We can look at it. It's in the back of the truck. We'll look at it when we're done. Not everything got unloaded in the rain yesterday.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And there's some stuff that they want that I just don't want to bring in the house. It's like, because those Costco croissants are so good.
Oh, dude.
And she got the cheese danishes.
Those Costco croissants for $5 too?
You get 12 of them for $5.
It's the better price, and they're bigger than any grocery store.
Oh, yeah, and they're so good.
And just a microwave away from being the best thing you ever had.
Yeah, well... Hey, Bo, how about we don't do that?
Hey, buddy.
Bo's over here trying to eat curtains.
Yeah. He just wants to see outside, I think.
Oh, we saw the sun come. Look, that dude, we haven't seen that in a couple days. Sun's out.
Yeah.
How about that storm yesterday?
Dude, it was wild.
I was in Costco, and I heard that big first clap of thunder.
It was like, great, I'm stuck here now. I live here now. Now I live here.
Yeah. It was not a bad place to live.
Dude, Costco would be an awesome place to live. I used to tell Jackie, like right when the pandemic started hitting and stuff, we would go in there to get groceries or something. I'd be like, this is where you want to hold out. If you got to do like a zombie apocalypse or something, just hold up in a Costco.
Yeah, you remember that movie with Dane Cook back in the day where they worked at like a mega store or whatever? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, and they were like
Jessica Simpson?
Yeah. They were chilling like up on the top shelf, like behind the paper towels, playing cards.
Dude, you never know.
Yeah, we need a hideout like that, Costco.
It should be like a Costco like VIP lounge that they build.
Yeah. They opened a VIP lounge at King's Dominion. You know where the...
What are you going to do in the VIP lounge? Not ride rides?
It's just like a place to just relax in the air conditioning or whatever without a bunch of people, I guess.
I guess.
You know down there where the carousel is?
Yeah. How much does that cost extra?
I don't know. I heard somebody was doing a vlog about it or whatever. It's the old country kitchen down there where they used to have the fried chicken and the little turkey leg place.
So now they just have a place where you can come.
Yeah, it's an old It's an old closed down restaurant, and they advertise that they have a porch that you can like people watch from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what you do when you walk around the park anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, speaking of Kings Dominion, went to Kings Dominion the other day. Huge non-scale victory.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to tell them.
Yeah, I got to ride some roller coasters with the little one, with my 8-year-old. It was her first time riding roller coasters, and I was a little nervous getting on now they call it the Woodstock Express. It's the old Scooby-Doo. And I was like, I knew I could fit on the Avalanche, because that's just like, a lap bar that comes down or whatever.
Yeah.
But like fitting actually in the car, the Scooby-Doo, I thought was going to be an issue. And we were able to get in, and we were able to ride the roller coaster together for our first roller coaster. And I think she liked it, but she doesn't understand what adrenaline is yet. So
she's like, I don't know why my hands are shaking, but I like it.
Yeah, she's like, I like it, but I don't want to ride it again right now. I was like, okay, that's cool. But she did ride the Log Flume and Whitewater Canyon, and she loved those more than I love being on them. Log Flume I don't care about because you don't get that wet on the Log Flume, but there is potential to get very wet on Whitewater Canyon.
I know. It's so, like, reverse what you would think.
Yeah, and it's hit or miss because you'll either get super soaked or not wet at all. And I would just happen to be in the one part that it was just splashing shoes. And I was like, wet feet.
That's just what you want the rest of the day when you got to walk around. It's wet feet.
But it was cool because we went for a couple hours. Then we took a break in the truck for like 20, 30 minutes. Then we went back. And when we went back, we rode like 2 rides. And then they canceled it they closed down the rides for rain.
Oh.
So, but it was a good time. We were out there for, I love being this close to it and having the season pass. You don't feel like I spent $400 to bring my kids for the day, so we're stuck for 12 hours no matter what.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we got 4 hours in, it's raining, cool, we'll come back next week, or we'll come back later this week.
Yeah, right now this summer you could just take them anytime.
Yeah.
And it's 2 o'clock. Y'all want to go? Let's hit it.
Well, that's what we used to do when the kids were little. Was like we would go up there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when the groups were leaving, like the school groups and summer camp groups. They'd be leaving, and then you could just walk on whatever you want.
Yeah.
And we bought the meal pass this year.
And you can go during the week when the weekend's always crazy, no matter when. But
yeah,
you can go during the week and keep it low key.
Yeah, and we bought the meal pass this year, so we can go up there at 4, grab an early dinner.
Man, you can just go up there for dinner.
And then go and ride some rides, and then right before you leave at 9 o'clock or so, get another little snack to go, So that was crucial. And then we got, our pass came with the drink pass. So every 15 minutes you can stop, and they give you like a little 16-ounce paper cup, and which is perfect just to hold you over from ride to ride or whatever. And you don't feel like you're obligated to carry around this big, huge souvenir
the plastic cup thing that...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Nate...
With the straw that you never can keep up with.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, you just leave it in your car, and it's like gross the next time. You're like, oh, no.
You're in the bathroom at Kings Dominion washing out the cup.
Like, this is great. So, dude, we had new countries and new cities. Listen, we didn't shout out any last time. But we had Japan, we had Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
And Lindbergh, Germany.
Yeah. And what was that? Oh, it was St. Helens. It's like off the coast of Africa, like a little tiny island.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, what? How I don't even understand how things work and how people find things. But shout out to all you people. Irvine, California, Dallas, Texas, Memphis. Where else do we have? I think we had a new Florida, a couple more in Texas cities. That's just all I could think of off the top of my head. But we appreciate new listens, shares.
I can't even find St. Helens on the map.
Oh, dude, it's like off the coast of Africa. You have to like really zoom in. I was like,
when I look up St. Helens on Google search, it just brings up Mount St. Helens out in Washington.
Yeah. It took a little bit of finding, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So shout out if you want to do a show there, hit us
Yeah.
up. We'll come to your city. But so last one we did was mental health.
Now it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah, which is good
Yeah.
because I mean it's kind of what we touched on last month, but I'm glad that a lot of people are touching on men's mental health this month because it kind of gets glossed over a lot of times.
Yeah, I think when you group, um, you know, mental health is so important that it's a big, all-encompassing topic, and so there are things where whether it be PTSD or whether it be you know whatever kind of mental health issue someone's having, you know, to get all grouped up into one um, is, I think, not fair sometimes. So it is good that they're reaching out, and everybody's like, oh, we get. Why does it have to be linked with Pride Month, man? There's only 12 months. We gotta share sometimes.
And what's the big deal?
Yeah.
I think everyone deserves their time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta share. That's what we're about. So I figured that we could just start throwing a bunch of random things that I've saved and haven't gotten to bring up. We could kind of talk about for this episode.
Yeah, we can do a smorgasbord episode.
Yeah. So, I saw this thing where scientists say dogs, since you brought Bo, are entering a new stage of evolution. So, this new stage of evolution is adapting to human lifestyle in unprecedented ways. Researchers at this university in Sweden have identified dogs transition from working roles to companions. They are expressing their third wave of domestication. This shift is marked by increased sensitivity to oxytocin, the love hormone, enhancing their ability to bond with humans and respond to emotional cues. Notably, service dogs exemplified this evolution, demonstrating heightened social awareness and calmness traits that are increasingly valuable in today's urban environments. So I thought this was kind of cool that they really are freaking man's best friend is dogs.
Yeah.
No hating on cat people, but
no, and I
dogs,
like
dogs
my wife's cat. My wife's cat is cool.
There are cool cats.
Yeah, but Bo has been so good for me. Like, we bonded instantly, and like, we're joined at the hip. He, like, if I'm going somewhere that a dog can go to, Bo's going with me.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm glad that I put him in the truck early because it didn't really give him a chance to develop that motion sickness type thing. He loved riding the truck. Sometimes he'll want to sit up front with me or sit on the center console, which will probably be too big for pretty soon.
Yeah. And you can have anything in there. That's a dog toy box.
That one?
Another dog study that came out too. That study finds that dogs can actually smell when their owners are stressed, and it makes the dog sad.
Yeah, and then so a lot of these, emotional support animals, I'm not sure. People seem like they're using the term emotional support animal to bring their dog anywhere they want, and I don't know if because when you say that, I think it kind of, when you get, and I'm not any kind of activist or anything, but I think it kind of takes away from what an actual service animal does.
Yeah, well, that and I've known people and seen where it's obviously not an actual service type animal.
Oh yeah, a service animal one.
Because you can just order that off Amazon, and I've known people who've done that.
Yeah, and you can order a service dog vest off Amazon or
Yeah.
whatever. And but I think once you get them out in public and you see the way they react around the general public, a trained service dog is going to ignore the distractions, is going to focus on their person, and there's service dogs for guys with PTSD that help them being out in crowds. There's dogs that can smell. We I watched a documentary one time on a dog who could smell low blood sugar, and he was you know he was trained to bark or whatever when the person's blood sugar was low. And so I think, and he has wound up helping more people than just his owner that didn't know they had diabetic issues.
What they can train them for is crazy. Like, they use them for termites now.
Yeah, their scent receptors
cancer.
Their scent receptors are crazy. They can differentiate between so many different smells, which is why, like a tracking dog, you would think, how many scents can they hold on to? They search for one person, now they're searching for somebody else, and their brain can just compartmentalize that many different odors.
And there's some I was trying to remember where I saw it at, but they think that dogs can like sense when their owner is a certain amount of miles away from their house. It's like,
wow.
It's like within a few miles that they like know that their owners are getting home. And like, I just listened to a podcast the other day where this guy was talking about how he was coming home from a trip, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna check on the dogs to see if they're up or anything like that." He said they would have got home like close to 11, and so he like looked at their cameras at their house when he said he was just about a mile away from home. And he said as soon as he looked at the camera, the dogs were up and went to the door and were waiting by the door for them to get home. And he said they were like a mile away, so it's not like they could like hear the vehicle or something like that. Like, because like Lil, when our Life 360 goes off, she'll
perk up.
She'll perk up for that, and then she'll start whining like instantly as soon as she hears that, because she knows that means me, Jackie, or Nate's home.
Yeah,
like, that's how I knew you were here, because she started whining at the top of the steps.
Oh yeah, as soon as she saw me. And
but then
awesome
she was freaking whining, and then I opened the door, and then she came down to bark at you. Yeah. I was like, this is silly.
And I'm excited for like when Bo gets a little bit bigger, and he can hit those long walks and stuff with me. We can hit the trails and take him off leash and stuff. So I'm excited. I got Beth got me one of those chuck it things for
the 30 tennis ball?
Yeah, a little fling thing for the tennis ball. So, and he's already great with playing fetch and stuff like that. I'll throw his toy and he'll bring it back to me. He's not so good on the drop it yet, but he loves tracking down a pickleball.
Oh my goodness. Everybody was like, oh my God, this is the cutest thing. Last weekend when you brought him to pickleball.
Yeah. No, he was awesome. One time I threw the pickleball for him, and I think he didn't realize at first that I had thrown it. So once he realized I'd thrown it, it was a ways away, and he's like, nope, not that one. Sorry about your luck, brother.
That's out of these legs length.
Yeah. But he's awesome. Like, I mean, he's been running around with Lil since we got here. They were chasing each other. I think he wore Lil out, and I think he's working on worn out now.
Yeah.
He'll be snoring in a second.
Good. Then maybe we can take both of them around the block or something after.
Yeah.
Get that walk in.
Yeah.
How your walk's been doing?
Not great.
Not great?
Not great.
We talked about it the other day.
I know. I literally need to double up for the rest of the month.
To catch up?
To catch up.
See? And the last few days I've been trying to get 2 miles, so.
Dude, you're crushing it, man.
Just trying. committed to these 40 days.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that after these 40 days, I can stay committed.
Yeah.
Which is statistically probably going to be pretty likely.
Yeah.
If I'm walking in the dead of summer already.
Yeah. You're crushing it.
Well, that's the suckiest part is walking out there yet. On the...
A week left till summer. 5 days left till summer starts. It feels like summer, though.
It was summer Saturday when we were walking around the car show. That's for sure. It was a hot one out there. And then it was like, I guess while the condensation stuff was burning off the grass, it was so humid at St. Joseph Villa at first. And then it was just hot everywhere. Didn't matter. There was no escaping it. Shade was like the only relief, but we were just like, let's keep going. So we're done.
And then you got out there and played basketball on Saturday.
Yeah. Went with my son, niece, and nephew to play 2-on-2, and me and my niece crushed them boys.
You're dunking on teenage boys?
Yeah. Well, I didn't dunk on them. We played on 8-foot rims, so.
Thank goodness you didn't. Did you ever see that video with Tom Segura when he...
Oh, yeah.
His body gave out on him?
Yeah, he like tore his ACL or something.
Oh, yeah.
But my nephew broke his ankle, so...
Is it broken?
That's what they think. So, he was standing in front of me, supposed to be guarding me. So, that's why I wasn't too aggressive and dunking on them, because they're still like trying to learn how to play basketball and stuff like that. And so, he was in front of me, and I was like, oh, this is about to be an easy point. And... next thing I know, like, I don't know if he stepped on a crack on the court or if his sister's pump faked him out.
He broke his ankle.
He went left and just kept going left for like 10 or 15 feet. And then she passed the ball, so then I dunked it while he was down on the ground.
Makes you like a big man, huh?
Well, you played a little whistle.
Yeah.
I know Nate was like, what are you doing? My teammate fell. And I was like, but you played at a whistle. I said, that's how it is in sports. You got to go until somebody says something. But he got up off the ground, bloody knees, and scraped his palms up. And he was like, oh, I think I'm all right. And so we finished out the game, played horse. And then at the end of horse, he goes, I think my shoe's starting to feel tight around my foot and ankle. And I was like, oh, no. Why didn't you say... why didn't you say that before? He was like, I didn't notice it. So then we left. I was like, oh, he definitely like twisted it or sprained it or something.
No, and it's potentially broken.
Yeah, his mom took him yesterday, and they said that it's either broken or fractured.
That both sound like broken.
Yeah. So they had to wait. I guess because it was a Sunday at a patient's first, they had to wait till the X-ray person got back in and like really looked at it today to see if it was
to read the X-ray,
a full break or if it's just a crack and a fracture in there. So. We should find out today or tomorrow.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Hope you feel better.
Yeah. Walk it off.
Peas and peas. Thoughts and prayers.
He got it. I mean, he was a good sport about it. Broken. I said, well, how we're supposed to get this rematch in? And he said he already said he'll beat us in his cast. So, we'll see.
Big words.
Yeah. I just feel so bad because every time he tries to talk crap, it's just like backfire. It's like instant karma.
Yeah.
Anytime he tries to say it, because at pickleball the week before, he was like, oh, he's telling his sister, you're never going to score on me, da-da-da, and she serves an ace on him straight at the gate. It's just like always like that, like, oh no, man.
Yeah. Open mouth, insert foot.
Yeah, he's a good sport about it.
Yeah.
And like you said, hopefully he recovers pretty quick. Hopefully it's just a fracture, that way it heals up relatively quickly. Speaking of walks, since we were talking about walks, there's a thing that just came out, landmark study. They say is walking for 30 to 45 minutes, 5 days a week can reduce depression symptoms as effectively as antidepressants, with studies showing a 60.4% remission rate in 4 months. And a 30% relapse rate at 10 months, significantly lower than those on medication alone. So, if you're feeling that depression coming on, maybe it's time to hit the streets. I know I always feel good after I start walking again, and after I come back from a walk, and like it's been real nice these last couple weeks getting back into my walking every day routine. It's really, really nice to just clear your head or listen to a podcast or, just listen to some music.
Yeah.
It's just a good chance to clear your head.
Yeah, I've been doing some projects around the house, and it's like once you can see something completed, I think that's what I think my next job that I work, I want it to be something where I can see like a finished product.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get lost in the race, or you get caught up with, trying to work or whatever, and then, but you don't know what, if you can't. Sometimes I'm one of those people that needs to see something completed. I get to that point, it's like the end of the workday, and there's just more work, and what I was doing before, there's never an end to it,
Yeah, it's always
criminal justice is a revolving door. But I think my next job, I want to have something where I can kind of see that completion, be able to set tangible goals.
Yeah, I think that's why I like working in the shop a little bit so far this year and building stuff again. Because it's just, I don't know, there's a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, you get that sense of completion, and you can. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I always feel better too when I make something with my hands. I was talking about Nate about this stuff. It was like he was talking about how he's just glad that he like book smart and college smart, and I said, yeah, it kind of sucks that all my smarts
involve physical labor.
Involve physical labor and stuff that I'm not shouldn't be doing every day, all day.
Yeah.
Thanks to a couple back surgeries. So,
do you think getting out and doing more has been better for your back?
Oh no, I've been in a lot more pain, but my mental health, I feel like, is becoming better. So there's a trade-off.
It's a catch-22 kind of system.
Yeah. Well, since I've been back from Tijuana, whatever flared up over here is still flared up. Like this morning, I got up and I was getting clothes out of the dryer, and I was trying to reach in with my right hand, and I couldn't go down far enough because it was like a shooting pain what happened on my right hand side of my body. So I tried reaching in 2 or 3 times with my right hand, and I was like, "Oh, well, this is not working." So
That's
I had to readjust and then reach in with my left hand.
Yeah.
But I feel better. I feel like a little bit. The brain fog is not as much. That might have a lot to do with eating junk and been eating clean lately. But it's hard to tell because it kind of.
Yeah, there definitely is a correlation between eating like shit and feeling like shit,
Yeah, but when you feel like shit, shitty food tastes so good.
It does.
Like yesterday when that rain was starting to come in, that stuff tightens up my screws and everything's in my back, and I was just I think that's why I couldn't get that pizza off my mind when I got back from Sam's Club. Not getting it, and I was just like, man, if we had that pizza downstairs right now, I could go get another slice.
Speaking of laundry, your boy's in a 3X now.
I know. You had a non-scale victory when you walked in.
Yeah. Yeah, I went yesterday to Kohl's because I think Kohl's cash that was going to expire. And, dude, I had $55 in Kohl's cash. How about I got 2 pairs of shorts, 2 polos, and 2 t-shirts, and spent my Kohl's cash and, $20 more. So I got 6 items, and I was only out $20 more than what I had in Kohl's cash.
That's nice. That's how Kohl's keeps you coming back.
Oh, I know.
Every time I go in there with my sister-in-law and stuff, I'm like, you get all this stuff, and it's no money, and then I'm like, how do they make any money here?
Yeah.
Half the store's on clearance.
Yeah, it's a volume game, I think.
Yeah.
Well, now they got bought out by Amazon.
Oh, they did?
And that's why you can do the Amazon return to Kohl's now.
That makes sense. I thought they were just trying to find a reason to get you to come through the doors.
No. Amazon bought Kohl's. So they're getting a lot of returns, and then when you go, you get a 15% off coupon, and there's always a coupon for something.
And where you got to drop it off is in the back of the store.
Yeah, you got to walk past. Oh yeah, that was carefully planned out.
Yeah. Like, oh, here you go. You just gotta walk past everything.
You gotta walk past shoes, clothes, and small home appliances before you get to the back.
Be like, oh, you're a man, not a woman. Oh, you have to go this way to go.
Yeah. Big boys are grouchy by the big and tall section.
Yeah. So what else do we want to get into? Oh, I got some other studies too. There's over 680 clinical trials with 12, almost 13,000 participants, including women of all life stages, show that creatine is safe up to 30 grams a day um, from the age of 14 on, with zero serious side effects and improved strength, cognitive, pregnancy outcomes, and bone health for women. This is just a women's study that I saved, but I thought it was worth sharing.
Mm-hmm.
So I saved it to share because a lot of people don't talk about creatine. Well, luckily, more and more people are talking about creatine nowadays, but it's something that I've used on and off for a long time. Gotta. Oh.
They're removing the food bowl.
Oh, he's trying to steal the whole mat and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's good to see that it is safe. I know that study was specifically on women, but they talk about because about 14 is when kids start worrying about their image and their body and stuff like that, and a lot of people do start taking creatine and pre-workouts and stuff like that. So it is good to see that it is safe without serious side effects for a still developing body.
Yeah, well, and creatine is like the most research supplement that there is. And so I just like to get the information out there about creatine because, it's it supports so many other functions that happen in your body. I use it to help me uh, retain some of the water so I don't get dehydrated as easy. It's really helpful for me for that. But it's really helpful and help people with the risk of dementia is like really important. Like I save so much stuff about dementia because Jackie's family has,
A history of it.
yeah. So it's something when I see any kind of study with that, I'm just like automatic send.
Yeah, I'm gonna when I go to talking about you know I'm gonna go when I see my doctor on the 30th of this month. I'm gonna have him check my testosterone. Because I know that obesity can cause low testosterone, as well as with my PTSD, my depression or whatever. I'm on Wellbutrin, which is also an SSRI blocker.
Yeah.
Which can affect your libido as well.
Yeah, and once you're over the age of 40 or 40 and above.
Yeah, testosterone starts dipping off. So I'm going to talk to my doctor and maybe talk about some testosterone replacement therapy if it's needed.
Yeah. Which the likelihood that it's probably actually needed is pretty low.
Yeah.
What we're going to get you to do is we're going to get you in there lifting some weights soon.
Yeah.
Once I'm able to lift weights, I still can't because my back's still jacked up. I don't want to risk flaring it up any worse than walking does.
I know. And you said you're at Planet Fitness, right?
Uh-huh.
We could go.
It gets a lot of slack, but I mean it's okay. It's like a
it's a budget gym.
Yeah, it's just kind of like mostly people who are like haven't lifted before kind of gym. But I need to go because Nate said they got plate loaded machines in there now. So I think they're trying to like expand a little bit.
Yeah, well maybe your work is not far from where I live. Maybe we could hit up Planet Fitness in the morning on the way to work.
Yeah, that's my plan. I've been slowly like setting my alarm earlier and earlier.
Yeah, just let me know. I'll go join Planet Fitness. I already got plenty of gyms I pay I don't go to. I'm just kidding about that. You used to belong to Gold's Gym.
Gold's is like I think my favorite around here. Like I've been a member at Planet Fitness, Gold's Gym,
The Y.
the Y. American Family. Um, there was another one I can't remember. This is big gyms. I really want to go to this RVA Iron Gym, but
I know.
it's like $70 a month per person.
Yeah, those big weightlifting gyms can get, because they're catering to a demographic where, people aren't coming in there for a $10 membership. People are coming there to be serious. But I think if you did spend that money a month, I think it would force you to go more because I can justify, how many times I piss away $10 a month.
I know, right?
So, how many
days a month?
How many streaming subscriptions do I have for $10 a month I don't watch?
How many days I go to 7-Eleven to get a drink or something I didn't need?
Oh,
just let me go in here and get paid $7 for 2 Pepsi Zeros or something.
Dude, Slurpee's in my weakness.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good Slurpee every once in a while.
Dude, and now they have a sugar-free one.
Especially when it's 90-some degrees outside and 80% humidity.
They have a sugar-free one at the one right there by the food line on Bell Creek.
Yeah.
They got a zero sugar Slurpee now.
I might have to try that out.
Yeah.
I tried these protein Pop-Tarts last week. I was really surprised. I was just like, I need some protein. Last Thursday, we made all the pork chops up, and I was like, oh, I'll just go down in a little bit and make some chicken for lunch tomorrow. Totally forgot. Was just after a shower and a walk and everything, I was just so tired that I didn't make it back downstairs. So that morning I was in 7-Eleven, what can I get that's not going to totally ruin my diet?
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up getting these barbell bars.
Mm-hmm.
So good, protein bars if you're in a pinch. But they had these protein Pop-Tarts that they're kind of high on carbs, but it's 20 grams of carbs and 20 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 200 calories, 20 grams of protein. So I was like, I'll try that. And it was really good. And it said to warm it up in the microwave. It didn't even do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was out driving around.
Yeah, I found these protein bars at Aldi. And they're okay. You got to find one you really like.
Yeah, it's hard to find. These barbell ones, everyone I've tried so far has been pretty good.
Yeah, but I think, when we maybe find a place where we can buy them in bulk.
That's what I meant to do last night, was go on Amazon
and
find it. But, dude, so this summer, we got to get more pickleball games in. There's a bunch of pickleball studies coming out.
Okay.
So Harvard did a study that finds you need at least 2 pickleball nights a week to remain healthy. So a total of 3,000 adults were monitored for their activity levels, social health markers, cardiovascular performance, and general sense of joy. Subjects were divided into 2 groups. Group A participated 3 or more pickleball sessions a week, and Group B did not engage in paddle-based recreation at all. So Group A demonstrated a significantly enhanced health outcome compared to Group B, with 42% reduction in reported weekly stress, 38% increase in community bonding, and 100% increase of uses of the term "nice pickle." So, the conclusion of the study was frequent pickleball activity is associated with a substantial improvement in both mental health and physical health. And that was from Harvard.
Dude, that pickleball is... I think my grandpa said they played something like that back in the 70s.
Well, I think it started in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, and he played down at the Cavalier Club in Virginia Beach. But I think they say playing those racket-based, paddle-based sports like that, there's so much hand-eye coordination and agility involved and stuff like that, it definitely keeps people younger and longer.
The only bad part is the cost of people getting hurt from pickleball has been going up since COVID.
Oh yeah,
It goes up every year.
yeah, I'm sure, but I mean, maybe look at the risk of those injuries versus the risk of a sedentary lifestyle, and the cost of a sedentary lifestyle probably way outweigh the cost of injury. You know,
There's another pickleball one that I wanted to tell you about.
dude, I searched something on. I went and looked up pickleball on Facebook Marketplace yesterday, right? And now my Facebook feed is just loaded with pickleball everything. And I guess there's a shop over there at the new indoor pickleball place at Regency.
Oh, they have a shop, like a pro shop?
Yeah, and dude, there's like rackets that are like $280. Shoes are like $200. Like it's a
Dude, we should go check it out.
little ridiculous.
I want to go check it out. I keep forgetting that it's at Regency.
Is that the one that's called like Bangers and Dinks or something like that? Or is that the
No.
one in Southside?
I think that's the one in Southside. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's another one that's supposed to open off 288. It's supposed to be pretty big.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the one out in Short Pump is supposed to be like they're building like 12 more courts, and like they're gonna have like champion
Oh, yeah.
courts with a roof over top of it and stuff.
Yeah.
And the other pickleball study I had was from like Apple and Apple users.
Yeah. Oh, it's called Performance Pickleball RVA. That's the name of it. Of the indoor pickleball place. Hanover County has dumped some money into pickleball.
Dude, it's like the fastest growing sport in America, I think.
Hanover County took down their equestrian ring and is putting in more pickleball courts, lighted courts, but I don't understand how the lighted courts work because the park closes at dusk. So I don't know what that means.
It's probably so they can have events out there, so they can do like tournaments or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what same thing out in Henrico Park. You know, it closed at dusk, but
It's probably not strongly enforced. You know what I mean? As long as nobody's causing trouble, I think that's where.
Yeah.
You know, when it becomes an issue, it becomes an issue, and
dude, going out to Short Pump is intense. Like everyone knows everyone, and like people are like, "Oh, we got next, this, that, and the other. Da da da. It's our turn."
Are they hanging their rackets up on the fence trying to?
Oh, they have a thing that you put your paddles in at each court.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, we just want to come out here and just mess around with each other.
Lil is not putting up with those bullshit today.
It was all fun and games.
Yeah, she's like, I've had enough. It's okay, Lil. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't know any better.
Yeah, you gotta teach him.
He's just a puppy.
But this is like right at an hour.
Really?
Yeah, already.
So quick.
So I have a bunch of other like random studies. Like I have another one about collagen. New study reveals incorporating collagen into protein powder boosts muscle protein synthesis by 33%. Let's see if I can just start dropping a bunch of random stuff. 80% of sunscreen sold in the U.S. is judged unsafe for use.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The analysis conducted by the Environmental Working Group, the EWG, found that many sunscreens either contain potentially harmful chemicals or fail to provide adequate protection against harmful UV rays. So they either have bad stuff in them or they're not even doing the job that they say they're doing.
Yeah. I'm a person that if I'm outside in the summertime, I am reliant on sunscreen.
Yeah.
That fair skin will burn and blister quick. We went out and like I didn't take a bag into Kingston when you with me because I hate carrying a bag around, especially since I don't have to carry like cups anymore. It's like you gotta set it on the ride or you gotta have somebody hold it while you go ride it. It just becomes cumbersome. I think it was kind of cool when the kids were little because we had the stroller and everything go in the stroller, you know. But
Yeah, the
now it's
stroller
like
is like the pack mule of
yeah,
of suburban
yeah,
parents.
suburban pack mule. But they so we had put some sunscreen on and then I left it in the truck and then we probably should have gone out an hour earlier than we did, but we were having so much fun. Me and the little one. Speaking of having fun with the little one, um, her her best friend is on vacation this week with her dad, and they invited Rue to come on vacation with them, and Rue doesn't do a whole lot of nights away from us, you know. She's a stay-at-home kind of girl. She'll have sleepovers at our house, but going to sleepovers is not something she's excited for. So I told him I was like, hey, maybe the week is too long. I was like, I can bring her down for the day, and he's like, well, if it's just you and her coming, why don't you guys spend the night with us? We got an extra bed in the room, and the girls can play and we can hang out. So Wednesday, the little one and I are headed down to Virginia Beach early Wednesday morning. We're gonna spend Wednesday night and Thursday during the day down. Come back on Thursday. So a little one night getaway, just the two of us.
That'll always be fun.
Yeah, and like me and my son did.
And hopefully the beach won't be like super crowded on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday,
exactly.
Thursday.
And they also he goes to this. He has a timeshare, I guess, type thing that he goes down for every week. And I guess the resort across the street has a nicer pool lagoon area um, that they have access to as well. So we'll have the beach, we'll have the pools. You know, we'll probably get some strip walking in at night, walking the strip. And I said, you know, maybe we'll take the girls down and I'll pay for them to get those old timey photos done. So, and if it rains, if we have rainy weather, we'll take them to the aquarium.
Or arcade.
Yeah, or nice night, might get ice cream and putt putt. You know,
Oh yeah,
love a good putt putt.
dude, a good putt putt. Except for I gotta have somebody get the ball for me now.
Yeah,
Can't
you need a
do
caddy.
18. Yeah, I need a caddy.
You need a caddy for putt putt.
Oh yeah, we'll take that putter back now.
Yeah,
Give me the number 2 putter. Or no, give me the green
Hey.
putter.
pull the pin.
Pull the green one.
Yeah,
I want the red putter this time. Let's see what other studies. A study that reveals that 85% of the things people worry about never actually come to pass. This research highlights how much mental energy is spent on unlikely outcomes. In fact, not only do the vast majority of worries prove unfounded, but of the remaining 15% that do occur, most participants reported they handled the situation better than expected or learned something valuable from it. Findings suggest that worry is often based more on imaginated fears than real threats, enforcing the importance of managing anxiety and focusing on the presence rather than the hypothetical problems.
Hmm.
I was like, dang, we need to.
yeah.
I should have saved that
don't
one.
worry
last
about tomorrow. Today's got enough. You know.
Yeah. Well, there's a man who says the quote. Epictetus, maybe we suffer more in imagination than we do in reality.
Yeah.
It's a Stoic. I can't remember which one said.
Yeah, and then you know I know that I'm so guilty of that. Like every year when our property manager wants to come over and do an inspection, like I just get so much anxiety about it because that person has a lot of power in where we live, you know. And I get and it causes me to get angry and short tempered because some people aren't helping out as much as other people, and you know. But then when it's done and over with, it's usually always fine. Like they're, the old property manager we had was fantastic. Our new property manager is her husband, so he's awesome. They go to our church. It's like I know they're not trying to like, they don't want to find somebody else to rent that house either.
Yeah.
It's more beneficial for them to leave us there, you know. So as long as we're taking care of the place and stuff like that, they won't out. And I have one of the better deals in Mechanicsville, so I can't, I'll do anything I can to keep them happy. But it just moving in general is stressful. I hate nothing. I hate in the world more than moving.
Just to even think about it.
Yeah, having to find a new place, register kids for school, like friend groups, and um, so
Piggybacking kind of on that is this study reveals that someone who meditates, their brain looks 7.5 years younger than a person who does not meditate. Researchers found that consistent meditation practice are linked to increased oh shit, I don't know how to say this word. Oh, the gray matter. Yeah.
Which word are we looking?
Oh,
Are linked
cortexes?
Research found that consistent meditation practices are linked to increased cortical thickness,
That's it.
improved gray matter density, and enhanced neural connectivity. All markers of a healthier and more resilient brain. These findings suggest that meditation may not only reduce stress but also slow down natural brain aging process. Daily commitment to mindfulness could be a powerful tool for long-term cognitive health.
And it's something I've been working on trying to get back into. I used to meditate a lot more.
Yeah.
And I think this 40 for 40 is kind of helping me get back into it.
I'm glad that it's helping you.
Like, I haven't missed, even if I've missed...
A walk, you made it up?
No, I haven't missed a walking day yet.
Oh, with the readings and stuff like that, you're going back and made up?
Yeah, I made it because you reminded me that there was like recommended reading, and so I went back and caught up on all those. And since I've caught up on those, I haven't missed one of those.
That's awesome, dude. You're crushing it, man.
And then I've done the start day. I started a new Bible study on the Bible app too, but it's like super simple one. It's just like here's like this one little short thing, devotion, and one verse from the Bible. I was like, oh, I'll just get my feet wet again.
Yeah.
But I've been doing that, and like the last couple of nights, I've like put my headphones on and just listen to some Ram Dass at night too for like some meditation, get out of myself.
And you got a new smartwatch.
And I got a new cheap smartwatch. I break them so often that.
But you know what? I think they're all, as long as they're, give you an idea of how well you're doing.
That's why I went cheap this time, because I always get like the Fitbits and stuff, and then I always break them. Like I'm working on cars or doing something else, and then I smack it against something.
Yeah, I have an Apple Watch, and the only thing that I didn't like about it was how much you had to charge it every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my Garmin one, I charged it like 5 days ago. It's still at 60%.
Dang, that's really good.
Yeah, it lasts for like almost 10 days or so.
Now that's different.
Yeah, that's why I was like, after having this, trying to go to the Apple Watch, I could not wait to get back home and put my Garmin back on.
Yeah, my sister, she has an Apple, and she says what she did is every day when she showers, she charges her Apple Watch, and it basically carries her to the next day.
Oh, yeah, because, I was having to charge it every night, and then I wasn't getting, like, the sleep results that I was looking for,
Yeah. I just mainly wanted to get something so I could track steps, make sure I'm getting steps every day.
Yeah.
And then, since I've been shooting hoops with Nate and hopefully playing some more pickleball, I want to be able to track that.
Yeah.
Mainly.
I think there is a...
Because it's really hard to track, because I only leave my phone in my pocket when I'm playing basketball or playing pickleball, so it's really hard to track something without knowing how much you're actually doing.
Yeah, exactly. There is, I think there is a pickleball setting on my new smartwatch
Yeah,
on the Garmin one.
I believe it. I was hoping there was going to be one on this, but it has tennis, and that's close enough for me.
Yeah.
So it was like $30. I was like, "You're the winner." It was like the number one new release, and it was $30. So I was like, "We'll try you out.
Oh, really?
See how long before I break you."
There's definitely a pickleball.
Like I think what happened to that one you gave me, I think the cold water got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think there must have been like a crack in the screen or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just a small something somewhere from hitting it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm rough on these smartwatches.
I'm excited about cold plunging again next when fall rolls around.
Since it's been hot again, that's the only thing I keep thinking about. Like, oh, I wish it was a place I could keep that cold plunge cold.
Yeah, I guess
without
even a
having to
garage
spend.
wouldn't do it, would it?
Nah, I mean the cooler would work, I guess, but it's like $600 for a good chiller. I'm like, that's a big commitment right now.
Yeah.
To not know if it's going to keep it cool in the summertime.
Yeah.
All right, we're like 70 minutes, something like that. So, you want to wrap it up with the quote that I sent today?
Yeah. Marcus Aurelius. To live a good life, we have the potential to live a good life. We have the potential for it if we learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference.
Marcus Monday.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah, bro. I started reading meditations again, so started listening to my Daily Stoic again.
Well, thanks for everybody for listening. We appreciate you.
Sorry for the sound quality last episode. That was my fault. I was trying to use my mic a different way, and I kept messing with the cord.
We just need a higher producer.
Yeah, and I left the fan on for the first seven minutes, I think, so you could hear the fan in the background.
It's appropriate now that as we're wrapping up the podcast and we want to go for a walk, Bo has decided to chill the F out finally.
Yeah, that's normally how it goes.
So, all right, guys, thank you for everything.
Remember, be better every day.
Be better every day.